A very good morning, my dear students of class 9th. Now I am going to start the chapter from the poem The Bengal Sailors by Sarojini Naidu, chapter number 3. What is in this poem, The Bengal Sailor? You may note it down, the main points. What are the main points of the poem? You may note it down. A group of Bengal sailors. These are the main lines, main points of the poem. A group of Bengal sailors is going to a temple fair to sell their bangles. There is a group of Bengal sailors a group of Bengal sailors is going to a temple fair to sell their bangles. Point number 2, one of the Bengal sailors, there is a group of Bengal sailors. So here one of the Bengal sailors describes the bangles of different hues, different colors. Point number 3, some of these bangles are meant for young married girls. Some of these bangles, they have many types of bangles. Some of these bangles are meant for young unmarried girls, some for the brides, and other for mature housewives. Point number 4, these bangles are expressive of the happiness of the woman in 3 main phases of her life: as an unmarried girl, secondly as a bride, and finally as a wife. Silvery and blue and red colored bangles. Silvery and blue and red colored bangles are suitable for unmarried girls. You must note it down. Silvery and blue and red colored bangles are suitable for unmarried girls. For the bride to be there are bangles that look like cornfields or are like red roses. Bangles meant for middle-aged housewives are purple and gold flecked grey. Bangles meant for middle-aged housewives are purple and gold flecked grey. What is in the poem? You must know. This poem focuses our attention on the social, religious and symbolic value of the bangles in Indian culture. No Indian widow is supposed to wear bangles. The wearing of bangles is suggestive of happiness, peace and prosperity. The newlyweds wear bangles of different hues, different colors from those worn by unmarried girls. The first stanza of the poem describes the brief, familiar setting of the poem. A group of bangle sellers is on the way to the temple fair to sell their bangles. The bangle sellers are poor, but they do not talk of their poverty. One of the bangle sellers tells us of each stage in an Indian woman's life in terms of longing for bangles of a particular color. Each stanza in fact deals with each of the 3 stages in an Indian woman's life. Number one, as a virgin girl, unmarried girl, as an expectant bride, and finally a mature matriarch, mature middle-aged housewives. The Bengal Sailor is written by Sarojini Naidu, is a poem of typical Indian scene and sensibility. It is divided into 4 stanzas of 6 lines each. The speaker is one of the group. The speaker of the poem. The speaker of the poem is one of the group of Bengal sailors going to a temple fair to sell their bangles. In the first 2 lines, the life of these poor Bengals sailors carrying the load of shining bangles is made clear. By using the phrase shining load, the poet means to convey the happiness of these Bengal sailors despite the toil involved in the work, which does not give them money enough for a comfortable living. The next 2 lines are in the form of the Bengal sailors cry for the buyers to come and buy their goods, buy their bangles. Their bangles are happy tokens of happy life. They are meant for happy virgins and happy married women. In Indian culture, widows are forbidden. They are not allowed to wear bangles. At least this was the particular in the past. This was the practice in the past. Now it doesn't happen generally. The narrator uses beautiful imagery to describe bangles for the maiden's wrist. For the unmarried girl lost in the dreams of a happy marriage, there are bangles of misty silver, blue, pink and green colors. The young unmarried girl is implicitly described by the poet as a bud that dreams. The similes also used from the world of nature. Here, when you will study the text, you will understand all about the colors and thinking of the ideas and thoughts of the Bengal sailors in your textbook. The bride has strong longings and passions in her heart. The bangles that are suitable for her look like cornfields. They are golden yellow and even fiery red. Both these colors are symbolic of love and passion. The poet describes the period of women at this stage as full of expectations and nervousness. The bride is happy at her marriage, but is also sorrowful at the thought of her separation from her parents. She is as beautiful and tender as her bangles. Finally, there is the proud, middle-aged housewife who has successfully reared her sons, served her husband, served her household chores, and hence has the place of pride by the side of her husband at all the religious ceremonies. The bangles suitable for her are purple and gold flecked grey. This is all about the poem. In the next video you will study from the textbook, and homework will be given after that. Thank you so much, students.